I want to address the issue of challenging behaviour. One may find the behaviour of an autistic person challenging, but we must remember that it is they who are challenged first by their environment. I've said this before, I do not believe in objectively nice gestures. What may be intended as a nice gesture could be a traumatic experience for an autistic person. The belief that one's gestures or deeds are objectively nice on the basis they stem from good intentions could be dangerous. Consider an autistic child whose parents take them to a theme park for their birthday. This could be a thrilling experience for many children, whom many would consider lucky to have been granted such an opportunity. For this reason, a certain level of gratitude might be expected, but such an environment might be a social and sensory minefield to an autistic child who hates every moment of this experience. And if they are expected to be grateful at the end of the day, they're expected to be grateful for what is arguably a form of torture to which the parent might be frighteningly oblivious. I'm not saying it's the parent's fault, for the record. This is what I mean when I describe false inclusion, the mistaken belief that one is being nice to or including an autistic person when in reality they are achieving quite the opposite. I understand that these actions, gestures and deeds often come from a good place or come from a place of good intentions, to which I say, okay, fantastic, but you're only halfway there. As well as coming from a good place, we need to ensure that the actions land in a good place too. Impact matters as well as intent. Additionally, I do not believe in overreactions. I think this is an equally damaging concept, especially when applied to cross-neurological interactions. If an ambulance or a fire engine drives by a group of people, one of whom is autistic, many might be excited by this and perhaps try and imitate the vehicle. Nee-naw, nee-naw, nee-naw. The autistic person, on the other hand, may crouch down, brace themselves and shake in fear due to not being able to cope with the noise. Whose reaction is reasonable here, and who is overreacting? No one's. Everyone is different and therefore processes the world differently and has a different level of tolerance for different things. This tendency to view one's actions uncritically is precisely what gives rise to bogus, half-baked concepts such as challenging behaviour in autistic people in the first place. It is unacceptably one-sided. So long as people insist, but all I did was, or this meltdown appeared out of nowhere, they will forever be deterred from fully understanding the autistic person in their life and thereby deterred from helping them. If you think, for example, that your autistic friend, child or partner overreacted on the basis, all I did was, then I wish you all the best for your long, painful and confined ride which lies ahead of you. What really happens is, the autistic person cannot cope with the multisensory environment or the flurry of demands and social expectations, and as a result of the stress, they manifest behaviours that offend the basic moral principles of society. Well, in that case, everything which triggers our challenging behaviour can be regarded as a direct threat to autistic life and culture. Existing in a tolerable environment is not a privilege, it is a right. As well as asking oneself, is this action well-intended and coming from a good place, we must ask additionally, is this action going to be well received? Is it going to a good place?